strong. We are called souls. Okoniwa. We will serve our land. We will stand for our people. We will rise and together we will build our home. We are strong. We are called souls. Okoniwa. Army of wives of Lagos State official. Inú ilé rẹ̀ obìnrin ló kọ́mọ lérò. Army of wives of Lagos State official. Inú ayé yìí obìnrin ló kọ́mọ lérò. We are strong. We are called souls. Okoniwa. We are strong. We are called souls. Okoniwa.
God bless Nigeria. God bless Lagos State. And God bless Council. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I would like to call on Mrs. Abimbola Ali Balogun for the opening prayer.
Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. I seek refuge in Allah Almighty from Shaitan, the rejected one. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all thanks, praises, and adoration are due to Allah Azza, the Lord of the world, the giver of life, the sustainer of all creations, the one who has guided us to this glorious day. May the peace and blessings of Almighty Allah be upon us all. The one who has guided the giver of life, the sustainer of all creation, the one who has guided us to this gracious day. Peace and blessing being upon him and his household. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. For the privilege to gather today to this celebration of 25th anniversary of Council, the milestones of purpose, unity and service to humanity. We thank Almighty Allah. We are deeply grateful for this journey so far, for the vision, the leadership, and the unwavering commitment of our mothers who have carried this noble cause through the years. Ya Allah, we gathered here today in gratitude and reflection. We ask for your divine blessing upon our conference. Let us continue to be a platform of wisdom, inspiration, and progress. Grant us the strength of Iman, faith, the light of Hikmah, wisdom, and the spirit of Tawakkul, the trust in you, in all our deliberation and actions. Grant us hearts of gratitude, tongues of truth, and hands that build peace and progress. Ya Allah, bless our leaders, past and present, with sound health, guidance, and fulfillment. We pray for continued harmony in our land, for prosperity in our nation, and divine blessing upon every participant, invited guest, resource person, media, and technical crew. We commit those who are still expecting unto Allah Almighty, unto Allah Almighty's hand for his protection and guidance. May Allah continue to watch over us and keep us safe. Amen.
Thank you very much. May our earnest prayers be answered and blessed. Amen. Now we have our high table and top stage constituted. It is proper for us to introduce you to those who are there. Because this is a women's program, we're going to start with ladies. So ladies first. It's a pleasure to welcome Her Excellency, the First Lady of Ogun State, Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun, to our midst today. Let's put our hands together for her. Also with us is Her Excellency, Mrs. Titi Lola Adeleke, First Lady of Osun State. Also with us is Her Excellency, the First Lady of Nasarawa State, Hajia Selifat Sule. A round of applause for her too. You're welcome, ma'am. And then there is another lady there who has had the privilege of being our Deputy Governor in Lagos State. Currently, she is the serving Senator for Lagos West Senatorial District. Her Excellency, Senator Idiat Adebule. You're welcome, ma'am. Another great lady that's on the high table is a member of the House of Representatives, Honorable Kafilat Ogbara. You are welcome, ma'am. Certainly with us is the astute, cerebral, and indefatigable Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Abimbola Sule Hundeyin. You are welcome. You are welcome. Equally with us is the wife of the Minister of Education, Mrs. Kemi Alawusa. You're welcome, ma'am. Let me step up now to those who are products of women. If you see a successful man, his mother is a woman. Abi, stating the obvious. But in fact, let's put it more succinctly. They say that beside every successful man is a successful woman. No, it's a competent woman. You know, women have more interest in your success than sometimes yourself. If you doubt it, go and ask your mother. Why did she beat you the way she did? He said, oh, ni baru ko mi jese. Ladies and gentlemen, first to be recognized is our dear head of service, Mr. Olabode Agoro. And next to him is also a man who is a true product of a woman. He loves his mother and the mother loved him so much. Put your hands together for our Chief of Staff, Mr. Tayo Ayinde. Now, we'll move to the National Assembly again, and representing us is another man who is qualified to be called Omoluabi Atata. He is Senator Wasiu Eshilokun Sonny. Let's put our hands together for him. He represents the Lagos Central Senatorial District. Now, I have left two women for later. It is intentional, right? And you hear me. I have the pleasure of recognizing another man who is well positioned. Yes, I see him. He's at the extreme end of the table there, a former senator representing the Lagos West Senatorial District between the years 2007 and 2015. Let's put our hands together for Senator Ganiu Olanrewaju Solomon. Now you see, in a democracy, the laws are made by the House of Assembly. We just dealt with the National Assembly. I intentionally left my Deputy Speaker out so that I can place her where she belongs. Remember that If there is no peace in the legislature, there can be no effective law. Without law, you cannot govern. Therefore, I have the pleasure of recognizing the Right Honorable Mojisola Miranda, Deputy Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly. Do you know where we are? We're on Victoria Island. This is the land of her birth. Congratulations. Next, we'll move now to the two ladies who are assisting those who are directing our affairs. First, I'd like to recognize the wife of the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat. She is also the Vice Chairman of Council. You know, when you see a man who is successful, you always know he has a good wife. Mr. Deputy Governor, sir, I congratulate you. I really congratulate you. You have not just a beautiful wife, you have a wonderful wife. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together now for the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. Other states say this of Lagos. They say, you people have always been blessed. You've had good governors. You have good government. I say to them, go and check their wives. If their wives were fighting them all the time, they would not have time. Like that MC said, they would not have time. We will only concentrate. Our very kind God gave our dear governor a spouse. A woman who is cerebral, a woman who is loving, a woman who is caring, a woman who is assertive. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of Council in Lagos State and First Lady of the state, Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. Whenever in his lifetime Nelson Mandela spoke, you knew that the man had wisdom. Every time this man speaks, you see that there is wisdom, there is commitment, and there is a vision. Lagos State is blessed to have running our affairs today the man we lovely called BOS. Put your hands together for the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. If there's nothing you don't want to forget about this man, is that he is sellable. Ejo elo selie. You are welcome. Hey, somebody said, how many times? We will still sell him. Thank you. You're welcome, sir. And now there are people here that we need to specially recognize. When the idea of the NWC started 25 years ago, people were being compelled to come because they wanted to go and see. But today, we are here. You chose to come. I want to put you to put your hands together for yourselves. If you love yourself, put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together for you. Thank you. By alluding to what happened 25 years ago, I'm setting the stage to request our dear chairperson, First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Sanwo-Olu, to kindly come to the microphone and speak to us and also introduce the various eras of Council. Remember, I told you that it started in 1974 by Mrs. Johnson, but in the year 2000, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, as First Lady of Lagos, took it up and said, this is the way this will go. And ever since then, there had been several eras. These eras will be introduced by our First Lady as she takes up the microphone. Madam.
Thank you very much. A beautiful afternoon to each and everyone here present today. We give God the glory that we're marking our 25th anniversary of the National Women's Conference. The First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the Governor of Lagos State, and the he for she governor, my darling husband, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. Our special guest of honor, still on his way, His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodinma, the Executive Governor of Imo State. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, and his amiable wife, my sister, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, the Vice Chairman of Council. My sisters, First Ladies here present, Her Excellency Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun, First Lady of Ogun State, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, First Lady of Osun State, Her Excellency Ajia Silifat Abdullahi A. Sule, First Lady of Nasarawa State. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. The Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Dr. Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, my Lord, Honorable Justice Kazim Olaniwaju Aloba. The Senator presenting Lagos Central, Senator Wasiu Sani Eshiloku. Thank you very much, sir. Senator representing Lagos West, Her Excellency Senator Idayat Oluroti Adebule, and the Member Federal House of Rep, Koshofe, Honorable Kafilat Ogbara, members of the Lagos State House of Assembly here present, members of the State Executive Council here present, chairman of statutory commissions here present, the body of permanent secretaries, the wife of the Honorable Minister for Education, Mrs. Azizat Kemi Alausa, former First Ladies of Lagos State here present, Her Excellency Alaja Abimbola Jakonde, Her Excellency Mrs. Undubusi Kanu, Her Excellency Mrs. Amino Ukiwe, wife of the former Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Her Excellency Honorable Justice Jumoke Pedro, Executive Chairman of our various LGAs, LCDAs here present. I acknowledge each and every one of you. The wife of the IG, Mrs. Egbetoku, and the POA that are here. Thank you very much for honoring this invitation. Committee of Wives of Lagos State officials here present, my Akoniwo sisters, thank you very much for making it possible for us to hold this. All our families and friends here, the distinguished, beautiful people of Lagos State, this is Lagos. Welcome. May I once again, on behalf of each and everyone here present, thank your governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Aduragbemi Sanwo-Olu, Mr. Blue Line, Mr. Red Line, Mr. Talk and Do, Mr. Project, Mr. Selebu, Sanwo Eko, Sanwo Obìnrin, Sanwo Omode, Sanwo Council. Thank you very much, sir, for allowing us to do this. Gloria in excelsis Deo. It is by the grace of the Almighty God that I am privileged to welcome you all to the 25th National Women's Conference of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials Council. Applause. It's our 25th anniversary. My speech is well written out in the brochure that is presented before you. It's quite long, so I'm just going to speed read through it and highlight some things. The MC has mentioned earlier on about how we came about the Committee of Wives of Lagos State officials. On this remarkable occasion of our Silver Jubilee milestone, it is important to recount the history of this great organization, founded in 1974 by the late Dame Obafumilayo Johnson, the wife of the first military governor of Lagos State, late Brigadier Mobolaji Johnson. After some docile years, Council was revitalized by Her Excellency, the present wife of the President of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, and our grand patron, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This was followed by Her Excellency Dame Emmanuel Abimbola Fashola and Her Excellency Mrs. Bolanle Ambodi. Our team, 25 years of visionary legacy, inspiring the next generation. This team was carefully chosen and is both timely and instructive as it challenges us to reflect on the journey of the past 2.5 decades, appreciate our collective achievements, and recommit ourselves to nurturing those who will take the baton from us. At this junction, may I respectfully acknowledge the mother of our nation and Grand Matron of Council, Her Excellency, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We salute your visionary leadership, tireless commitment to uplifting women. Your initiatives under the Renewed Hope Initiative, RHI, continue to transform lives across the Federation. Your recent state visit to Lagos, during which numerous projects were commissioned and hundreds of women were empowered, remains a source of inspiration to all of us. I especially recognize Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shetima, the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for her support for women across our great nation. Most profoundly, I welcome our special guest of honor for this opening ceremony, His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodinma, the Governor of Imo State, and I also welcome the special guest of honor for the closing ceremony, His Excellency Governor Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, Governor of Sokoto State, and the special guest of honor of the gala night, His Excellency Senator Nuruddin Adeleke, Governor of Osun State. Let me now celebrate our chief host, Mr. Selebu, Mr. Infrastructure, Sonweko, Mr. Legacy, and dependable husband, the he for she governor for the Center of Excellence and Aquatic Splendor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. Thank you. Thank you for always teaching and leading me. Thank you for leading the women and ensuring that no woman is left behind. All your policies and projects under the Teams Plus agenda have continued to give women wings to fly. For this, you will always be remembered and celebrated. Permit me to heartily thank Mr. Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, for accommodating us and supporting my political advisor, Her Excellency Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat. Through it all, I also sincerely appreciate the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Dr. Mudashiru Ajayi Obasa, and Honorable Chief Judge of Lagos State Judiciary, Honorable Justice Kazim Alogba. I cannot fail to recognize the members of the State Executive Council, permanent secretaries, the entire administrative strata of government, chairmen and chairpersons, our sponsors and development partners, especially for all our impactful collaborations. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams, for being strong pillars to Council as we stand by our husbands to build legacies in our communities. Please join me to welcome my fellow community development allies, wives of governors. Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, for breaking glass ceilings and democratizing access to your wealth of leadership experience. I'm grateful that you made out time to stand with me and also support your delegates. To our esteemed royal fathers and mothers, elder statesmen, female leaders from various sectors and delegates from other states and countries, thank you for being here to contribute to the conversation across generational divides. Council, like I said, is celebrating its 25th anniversary, and we celebrated in a special style. We used the eras, starting from the Mobolaji Johnson era, which comprises all that the military governors that served throughout that time, up to the point of when Governor Tinubu came in, and our First Lady then, Her Excellency Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu. The other era we formed was the Fashola era, the Ambode era, and Ministry of the agency, Lagos Parks and Gardens, Lagos Lasiema, and Water Corporation. So we couldn't do it alone. We had to involve all these ministries to ensure that we make sure that the rehabilitation centers are upgraded, the people that are there are not left behind, they feel loved and appreciated. And in the course of this, you will see some documentaries that will be shown. We now went to the Fashola era. The Fashola era, they did something similar, visiting the, trying to remember now, it's a lot actually, it's a lot, I'll get back to that. The Sanwo-Olu era. The Sanwo-Olu era, what they did was to go around the different divisions of Lagos State, engage in doing environmental sanitation. They were at Agege, they were at Mushin, they were at Epe. Those are areas I remember. And then the Fashola era, I can't remember what they did. I'm sure it's in the book somewhere. Under Council, we also have various committees. We have the committee that is the Council Project Committee. This is headed by Her Excellency Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, the wife of the Deputy Governor. And this time we set out to renovate one of our legacy projects, the Council Villa, built by our predecessor. After doing various assessments, we realized that they needed to upgrade it. This place was built as a Council Villa, as a retirement settlement area where people can go there on a daycare basis. When they're there, the elders, the senior citizens that have retired can actually engage by interacting with other retirees, and also in that place have updated lectures. There's also the school committee. This is headed by our retired but not tired Tutor General Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Anike Adekonye. And they were to visit the 6 districts where we have various schools there, and in conjunction with council members to look at these schools and complement whatever Lagos State government was doing. If you look at your brochure, you will see the schools that they have picked, at least 2 schools in each district, Shango Junior Secondary School and the likes, up to Ojuwoye Community Nursery and Primary School. So all the 6 districts, they touch at least 2 schools there. There's another committee, Council Orphanage Committee. This is headed by Alaja Aziza Tijani, and they had interventions in the 5 divisions of Lagos where we have different orphanages. Again, if you look at your brochure, you will see the places that they have visited and done a lot. The documentary will be shown very soon. The Ambode era. They engage in having a medical intervention. Now, this was led by Professor Olufunke Adeyeye and Dr. Olayemi Okeosointolu to carry out a free medical outreach to cover a total of 3,000 women, men and children from undeserved communities in 3 senatorial districts, 1,000 beneficiaries each in Lagos. The 2-day outreach featured comprehensive screening for adults, children, immunization, supplying medications and medical supplies, and creating awareness on sanitation. This project was supported by the Lagos State Ministry of Health, Lagos State Primary Healthcare Board, and other health-focused organizations. We had a lot of support from the communities that benefited. We had a lot of support from our Senator Goss. Thank you very much. You did a lot for us supporting the initiative in the Ambody area. The Stonewall area, I have mentioned that. We will be talking about the Inspirational Woman of the Year, and our Inspirational Woman of the Year this time is Mrs. Grace Boluwajoko and friends of Council, individuals and organizations who have supported Council initiatives. This year, we will be honoring Senator Ganyu Olariwaju Solomon, GAC, Senator Wasiu Eshinloku, Lagos Central District, Mrs. Georgette Yehu, a traffic warden, very popular, I'm sure you must have seen her, Mr. Abiodu Ayoyika, aka Papa Ajasko, His Royal Majesty Oba Sulaiman Adeshina Jafo, the Oniba Ekun of Iba land, Dr. Adekunle Olayinka, Special Advisor to the Governor on Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. We have some other people that also supported us. We had Admore Pharmacy, Divine Churchill Enterprise, Lagos State Infrastructure Asset Management Agency, LASEMA, Lagos State Parks and Gardens Agency, Lagos State Waterways Authorities, and so many ministries that I had mentioned earlier. This year's topical session has been carefully curated to address emerging issues that affect women and the society. This morning we've had 2 lectures, very, very engaging. I learned a lot myself by listening to the lecture. And the lectures cut across from leadership and governance to health, gender-based violence, entrepreneurship, digital innovations, climate change, and family well-being. Please don't miss the lecture that we're going to have either in between the opening ceremony before you leave. These conversations will equip us in strengthening our own capacity while mentoring the next generation to soar higher than we have ever imagined. For the first time, we will also be having a First Lady-led fireside chat with state First Ladies as an intentional attempt to inspire the next generation with visionary service. I express deep gratitude to everyone who has made this 25-year journey memorable. And when I'm cracking jokes with my ladies in Council, I tell them that Council was founded in 1967, rebirthed again in 1974. So there was a time when Council was in diapers, when it was in nursery school stage, primary school stage, secondary school stage, higher institution. By the time you have a child that is 25, that time they are about doing their graduation. So I came in when they were doing the graduation. Please celebrate with me. I express deep gratitude to everyone who have made this 25-year journey memorable, especially the last 6 years, during which myself and my dear sister, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, have served as chairman and vice chairman of Council. Your support from within and outside government circles has been truly invaluable. I also appreciate the past chairpersons of our National Women's Conference, from Professor Ibiyemi Olatunji Bello, who served from 2019 to 2020, to Mrs. Nkem Shofela, 2021 to 2022, Professor Olufunke Adeyeye, 2023 to 2024. Each of you have contributed immensely to the success story of this great conference. Prior to that, we had some chairpersons before we came in. Some of them are here among us. We've been taking a lot of pictures. We acknowledge and appreciate each and every one of you. We always consult our previous chairpersons anytime we're taking decisions. And that is why we keep on improving in Council. In the same vein, I warmly welcome the new NWC chairperson. Please stand up for recognition. Dr. Mrs. Olayemi Oke Osoyintolu, a passionate and committed member of our organization. Thank you for accepting this enormous responsibility alongside the very formidable Conference Planning Committee. Please stand up for recognition, Planning Committee, wherever you are. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To our council sisters from the Ikorodu division, Ikorodu Oga, I extend special appreciation for the warm reception during our last awareness walk. You suppressed expectation and have set a benchmark for divisions that will host us in subsequent years. Now we decided to change the way we create our awareness. In time immemorial, most of the time when we're having our awareness walk, we do it around Ikeja, Alausa, and then we started reviewing what we were doing and decided to go to the different divisions. Last year we were in Badagry, the year before we were in Ekpe, but this time we were in Ikorodu. We have now completed our awareness walk across all the 5 divisions. To my dear Okoniwa sisters, thank you for pushing yourselves beyond expectations. Your sacrifice and tireless commitment. Together we have kept the flame burning for 25 years, and together we will pass on an ever brighter torch to the next generation. To the gentlemen of the press, thank you for your consistent coverage and for amplifying our activities, particularly during our pre-conference engagements. We had our pre-conference prayer in the Cathedral Church of Christ to mark this significant milestone. As we commence this 3-day conference, I encourage every participant to be fully engaged, open-minded, and intentional. Let us learn, share, network, and commit to mentorship and community impact. When women are empowered, families become stronger, and communities thrive, and nations prosper. A lot of work has been put in to assemble highly competent resource persons who will share practical insights and experiences to equip us. Women, when we take action, our families, organizations, states, and nations will see the return on this investment. Let's restore the value algorithm, prioritize service. As women, we soon realize that after we have given birth to children who have given birth, there is more. In previous years, we learned to unleash our potential, so beyond boundaries. Today, we move step forward in the quest of sustainable women leadership and development by inviting us all to build legacies that inspire the next generation of female leaders, female professionals, and change makers. In the words of one of our former peers, Benjamin Enyayewu, your legacy isn't the change you made. It is the change that remains long after you have left. Build something so strong that even those who don't understand it fully cannot break it. Projects have end dates. Policies get rewritten. Budgets change. But a leader you've invested in, mind you, have shaped. A vision you've passed on. That's a living legacy. It multiplies. It outlives you. Counsel was handed to us, and we will surely hand it over to others behind us. I ask you, dear women, dear mothers, dear grandmothers, dear female leaders, dear businesswomen, dear female professionals, are you building something that will help you? Can you boldly say you are building a purposeful womanhood? Please ask the woman sitting next to you, what will you be handing to the younger woman looking up to you? David Lowery reminds us that we must build our legacy piece by piece, and maybe the whole world will remember you, or maybe just a couple of people. But do what you can to make sure you are still around after you are gone. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may this 25th anniversary conference inspire us even more to continue building a Lagos and indeed a Nigeria where women and men work together to shape a brighter and more inclusive future. Once again, I warmly welcome you all to the 25th National Women's Conference. May it be truly inspiring, impactful, and filled with lots of fun. God bless Council. God bless Lagos State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are council. Okoniwa, Igbega Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Àjùmọ̀ṣe gbogbo wa ni. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together for Her Excellency Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu for a speech well delivered. And as she makes her way back to her seat, I'd like to ask the technical team to get ready to roll that video on the council eras, as I also take time now to quickly recognize in our midst the presence of the wife of the Inspector General of Police, Mrs. Elizabeth Egbetokun. You're welcome, madam. Also with us is Honorable Jumoke Okoya Thomas, APC Women Leader in Lagos State. You're welcome. Now there is a woman, she's a legal mind, an icon in her profession. She is a life bencher. She is the first female Director of Public Prosecution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. She is a proud indigene of Ikorodu. She is our former Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice. Please put your hands together for Mrs. Wonuola Folami. You're welcome, ma'am. Kindly play the video now.
In the
Thank you.
vibrant heart of Lagos, a sisterhood was born, one that would quietly ignite a powerful movement over the course of decades. The Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, also known as COWSO, began its journey in 1974, initiated by the late Mrs. Fumi Mobolaji Johnson. From its humble beginnings, COWSO became a unifying force, bringing together the wives of Lagos State leaders with a simple yet profound goal: to serve, empower, and uplift their community. Every era since then has been defined by remarkable first ladies, each shaping and elevating the COWSO legacy with compassion, vision, and strength. With the dawn of the new millennium, COWSO was transformed by Her Excellency, the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, a visionary and beacon of dedication who breathed new life into the organization in 2000. Under her guidance, COWSO's dynamic network of women championed health, education, and women's empowerment across Lagos. Among COWSO's most significant initiatives is the annual National Women's Conference, NWC, a celebrated event that now stands as a symbol of inspiration, education, and unity. Today, we celebrate the 25th anniversary of COWSO's National Women's Conference. In honor of this important milestone, Her Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, and other members of COWSO's executive team devised a strategic plan to launch projects over a 3-month period. These projects aim to positively impact the lives of Lagosians through the creation of 5 eras, each representing the unique colors of Lagos State. The Mobolaji Johnson era, white; Tinubu era, blue; Fashola era, red; Ambode era, green; and Sanwo-Olu era, yellow. A spark of hope ignited as the Johnson era launched a transformative outreach, boldly titled No Limits, Just Possibilities. The project set out on a heartfelt mission to uplift individuals with disabilities and special needs across Lagos. Their journey took them through Badagry, Ikeja, Lagos Island, and Ikorodu. In Ikorodu, they reached out to the Beyond Mental Foundation. Badagry visits included the National Association for the Blind, the Physically Challenged Cluster, and the Sirabe Foundation. Several homes benefited from their support: the Spinal Cord Injuries Association of Nigeria, the National Association for the Blind,